A very warm welcome everyone, my name is Nick and we're looking at quite a jolly game here. It's Jaws on the ZX Spectrum 48K, published by Screen 7 Limited in 1989. Did I say this was a jolly game? It probably is not safe to enter the water because a shark might bite your legs off. This also came out on the Amstrad CPC and the Commodore 64 and based very loosely on the film Jaws from 1975, directed by Steven Spielberg, which is a great film that had a load of terrible sequels, but the original was based on the novel by Peter Benchley. So here we go. You play Brodie, although we've been lowered in this marine capsule. Brodie's the chief of police, played by Roy Schneider. Let's get my bearings on this. You must get rid of a shark called Jaws before he ruins the tourist trade because he's going around chomping swimmers, which isn't good for business. You've got the help of Quint, a local fisherman, which we probably won't see in this, and Hooper, an oceanic expert. Oh, there's Jaws. Dun 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 la. Don't seem to be too much music on this. Anyway, Hooper is an oceanic expert, although we never see his credentials, so he might be just a chancer. Now, in this first stage, you must collect 4 pieces of a gun from the bottom of the reef, so then you can attack Jaws later on in the game. It's a bit quiet, isn't it, this? It feels like it controls quite well. It feels like it's not finished. Yeah, graphically it looks quite nice actually, it's very attractive, but where are the sounds? So we're underwater. Yeah, other underwater games, you want to check those out. We've reviewed a Scuba Dive and Titanic. Desperate for some sounds here. If it had some sounds like Ultimate ones, it'd be absolutely great, but it's clever, but yeah, it's a bit boring at the moment. Right, where's the gun? Let's try and find that. So good old Peter Benchley, I don't think he had this in mind. So it's got the Jaws franchise name, but it's not much like the film. I don't think they went round to try and find 4 pieces of a gun in this submerged thing, did they? Dun 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 la. Every time we hit one of these deadly fish things, I think we lose a bit of energy. There's time ticking down in the top right. I've got no instructions for this, so I'm finding my way through as we go along. I don't think it was a big commercial success, the game. But the original Jaws film made over 400 million. Jaws 2, not quite so good, and then it gradually gets worse and worse until we get Jaws of Revenge, which is hopeless. Anyway, watch them if you can do. Game, if I haven't mentioned, also come out on the Amstrad CPC and the Commodore 64. Let me know if those ones had sound, if you actually did play them on those. So we need to find our way around. A map would be useful. I'd imagine there might be a map available on sites like World of Spectrum and the like. But I haven't done that, so we're just going around blind. Lots of stuff firing at us as we go through the depths. I don't think Jaws gets down this far, he just stays in the upper waters. Whoops, what's that? Yeah, keep your eye open for that. So where are the 4 pieces of this gun? They're probably hidden somewhere, there's probably something I'm not quite doing. Was you a fan of Jaws? I don't know how you couldn't be, really. I haven't read the novel by Peter Benchley. Oh, game over, there we go. But I've always intended to. I'm not sure if it's still in print. I guess it must be. So we got the top score already. God knows what we were doing. Screen 7, I don't know too much about them. I don't think they produce too many games. I did try this on keys before, but I wasn't very good. So do it on joystick. You have to wait a couple of seconds for the options to come up, but then put it on joystick. So here we go again. We're on the ship. I presume it's Quint's ship, the local fisherman. He has some ocean stories about being bitten by sharks and stuff. Right, here we go again. Let's try and find the gun. This sea life's quite interesting. They do little patterns. I don't know why. I'm sure Quint knows. He sings a lot of spooky sea shanties, that Quint. But I don't want to ruin it for you. But he does sort of like find a similar ending like Darth Maul, so they're similar people. Darth Maul and Quint, excellent. They get a bit chomped actually. Are there sharks that big actually in the waters? There's no sharks, I don't think, no big sharks around the UK. But there might be some sharks around where you are, but these are great white sharks. There he is. Oh god, he's not dying when we fire stuff. Look, he's bigger than the capsule, but we've confused him just by going down a metre. That never happened in the film. Jaws is after you, so you swim down a couple of feet and then he just swims past and you've outfoxed him. Yeah, let's chase him. Did come back, Jaws, come back, come back. I think he only swims one way in this. He swims one way. He's a one-way swimming shark. Maybe he's just been fed. Right, he's probably off to the Amity Isle, which we're trying to defend. But I think the tourist trade is going to be terrible because they blow up one shark at the end of the film and then another shark turns up. Aren't they unlucky? I'd go somewhere else. Clacton on the Sea or somewhere, that's good. Or failing Clacton, maybe Miami, that's good. Or Florida. Is there a beach in Florida? Or the Caribbean, that's good. Right. Feel free to make your own sounds. Badoo, 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 and stuff like that. But it's very dangerous down here. There's lots of sea stuff firing at you. I think Jaws is the least of our worries, and this is what scuba diving is like. A nice capsule. It would have worked a little bit better if you was a scuba diver rather than this odd capsule thing. Maybe it was to do with animation. Screen 7 Limited, 1989. So 14 years after the movie. Not sure when Jaws 2 came out. Probably quite soon after Jaws because they wanted to cash in. Jaws 3 a bit later on. There's one with Michael Caine in. I'm not sure if that's Jaws 3 The Revenge. It might be. Where when asked if he thought this was a bad movie, he didn't comment, but he said it bought him a nice big house. So there we go. Or something like that. I'm getting a little bit bored of this now, clever as it is. It's quite pretty, the graphics are good, the movement is good, it's well thought out, but just crying out for some sound, which has ruined it a little bit. But not a disastrous game. Someone went back to put the sound in, I think it'd be quite good. Desperate to get off level. Yeah, game over. I think, you know, to find bits of the gun, I think we have to shoot the enemy a bit more, and then they reveal the gun. I think they might be hiding that. So we'll do that. We have one more go, and we'll do that a bit more. Try and shoot everything in sight to see if we can find bits of the gun. But there's 4 pieces. I don't think it shows you on the display how many pieces you've got. But as soon as you've got the pieces, then I presume it goes to the next stage where you must kill the shark. Brodie, Quint and Hooper. What a great set of lads. Can't hoop. Right, up a bit, down a bit. What are these creatures? I think Hooper, the oceanographic expert, will have to categorise these as all new animals. What the hell's that? Well, they're dead now. There's Jaws again. Bye, Jaws. He doesn't seem that intent on killing anyone, does he, really, today? Right, okay. We've got 212 seconds left, or more or less seconds. Let's find bits of the gun. Right, let's kill that. No. Reveal bits of the gun, alien creatures. Right, what's that? That's 500 points, that's what it is. That's not going to help us beat the shark. If I come back to Amity Island and said, have you killed the shark? No, but I got 500 points. They'd just shrug their shoulders and think, what's he talking about? Whoops. Yeah. I think he's just constantly swimming across Jaws. He's not too much of a problem. I think if he's that predictable, I think we should get some sort of net on him and then put him in an aquarium. Right, okay. Die. Yeah, that's a bit of the gun. Bit of the harpoon gun. So we got a bit of the gun there, I think we did. Right, so we've got one bit, although you wouldn't know it by the display, so that's quite poor. If in fact that was a bit of the gun. I'm not 100% sure it was, but I presume it was. So kill the creatures, and that might reveal all on this coral reef of doom. Firing seems a bit random. Sometimes it does it. Well, most of the time it does it. Sometimes it doesn't. Hello, it's Jaws again. Hello. Not to get confused with Jaws from the James Bond movies, which was one of the deadly villains with metal teeth. Check him out as well. Peter Benchley. I don't think Peter Benchley wrote sequels to this as novels. I think they were just films. I didn't mind Jaws 2, to be honest with you. It wasn't as good as the original. And then after that, it just became a joke. Modern day shark films now, it's really deteriorated. You're looking at Sharknado. How many Sharknados has there been now? 20? And there's a lot of spoof ones like Three-Headed Shark and Shark Attack and Raiders of the Lost Shark and any other shark thing you want to know. Deep Blue was a good one. I think they had what did that? They had Samuel L. Jackson in that. That was quite a good one. They was trying to modify the shark to be super intelligent, but for some reason it went wrong. I don't know why. It was the last thing I thought would happen. Things always go wrong, don't they, when we meddle with DNA, like Jurassic Park, definitely in the films. 4 Jurassic Park films at time of recording, and it's gone wrong in every one. When will they learn? Don't meddle with your DNA. That's my tip for you. So if you've got a kit at home and you're thinking about meddling with DNA, then don't. Play this game instead, and make up your own sounds. Look at that thing up the top there. It's firing all sorts of bits and pieces. Well coded, this game, I'll say that. It moves quite fast. Well, that enemy's programmed into my movement. Okay, so I can't outfox him. If I shoot him, he'll just move up. Yeah, okay. Moving on up. Nothing can stop me. I think I'm going to be dead soon. There's 28 seconds on the ticker. We got one bit of the harpoon though, didn't we, I think. I think it's going to be game over soon. Die! Oops. Up we go. 2 lives left, I think. I think that's what's in green. 12. Right, okay. Can we get through here? We want bits of the gun if possible. Now, some things you can kill, some things you can't kill. Isn't that in life as well? Right, the green bit's on 1. Game over, 0. Okay, okay. Well, there you go. There you go. I'll put my name in. We got top score each time. Well, I hope you liked having a look at that one. That was Jaws on the ZX Spectrum 48K, published by Screen Limited, or Screen 7 Limited in 1989, and based on the movie from 1975. I'm a bit frustrated about this game. I wanted to like it more. It was okay, but the sound let it down big style. So if you've got any comments about this game, similar ones, the movies, or retro gaming in general, then please put it below. Thanks for watching the videos as usual. And until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.